Hi everybody, it's Mr. D, and it's time for another library craft. Today we're going to be making our own balloon ninjas. Pretty cool, huh? And this guy can also be used as like a stress ball you can squeeze in your hand. Alright, well, how we make this, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need some balloons, pretty decent size, as you can see here. You're going to need a pen or marker, some flour or something soft in a plastic bag. In my case, I ran out of flour, so I used some spices. So just something you can, squeeze. You will need a pair of scissors, and that should about do it. All right, so the first step is to fill up a little plastic baggie with whatever you choose. I recommend flour if you do have it. And you don't need a whole lot. See here, I don't have that much in this little bag. Okay. And then we're going to grab our balloons. And you're going to do a couple of things with these balloons. You're going to cut off the top part of the balloon. So then it looks like this. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other balloon. So again, it looks kind of like this when you're done. And then you're going to take one of your balloons. I recommend picking the lighter color to go on the inside. And this is the one you're going to put around your little baggie here. Now this is the tricky part, and you want to make sure you squeeze out as much air as possible out of this bag. It'll make it a lot easier on you. Okay, so once you get that air squeezed out, you're going to put your balloon around the baggie. And this one is, like I said, a little tricky. Okay. So let's see if we can get this going here. Yeah, you might need help from mom or dad on this part. You're going to have to use a little bit of muscle power to get this bag inside this balloon. Whew, okay. Now see, that took a little bit of work. Okay. Well, now that you've got that done, you're going to grab your other balloon. And this one, you're going to want to cut a little slit towards the top of the balloon. Okay, so see how I have it here? And then here, right here in the side, is the little slit I cut with my scissors. Okay. And so you're going to take the balloon, and you're going to want to put this side over the top of the other balloon, and you want to make sure you cover up this part right here. So let's go ahead and do that. And this should be a little easier than doing the back. Okay. And then when we're done, we have a little guy that looks kind of like a ninja, except we need to do one more final touch. So you're going to take your pen or marker and draw some eyes on here. And this could be a little tricky if the balloon doesn't want to cooperate here. All right, well, let's try it with a marker. Okay. Let's see how we do with the marker. There we go, it's a little better. Okay. And see how it looks when we're done. And like I said, you can also use this as a stress ball if you want to squeeze in your hand. All right. So that's all we've got for today. I hope you enjoyed the craft, and I'll see you next time. Hi everybody, it's Mr. D, and it's time for another library craft. Today, we're going to be making duct tape maracas. Sounds like fun, huh? All right, let's show you how it's done. So this one's really easy. All you need is a couple things. Some spoons, plastic spoons work best. You're going to need something that makes a shaky sound. You can use beads or dry beans. And the beads, I think, make a little bit better sound if you have those on hand. You're also going to need something to put the beads or beans in. And in this case, leftover Easter egg, which you probably have laying around the house somewhere. And most importantly, you're going to need some duct tape. And I recommend having at least two kinds. So you can have one kind of duct tape for the handle and one for cover the rest of it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So first thing you want to do is take your egg and pull it apart. And you're going to want to put some beads or beans in. And don't put too much, otherwise you're not going to get a good sound. Okay? All right, so then once we have those in, we can put the top back on. Okay? And set that aside for a second. And you're going to want to pull off a piece of duct tape ahead of time. And this is kind of hard to tear off, so if you want to make it a little easier on yourself, you can grab a pair of scissors. So what we're going to do now is take our egg and cover up the top part here so the egg doesn't come apart by accident. Okay. Like this. All right, and then we're going to grab our spoons. And you're going to want to make sure that when you put the spoons on, that the ends are even here and not sticking out. Otherwise, it's not going to work quite right. Okay, so once you have it like that, you can grab another piece of tape and make sure that the spoons don't come apart easily. See? Okay, and at that point, you're ready to start wrapping the rest of the top part of your maraca. All right, and you're going to start about the top here, and just slowly wrap the duct tape around it. Okay. And see, I got still a little bit of eggshell here, so I'm going to put on a little extra tape. Okay, see how it is here? And then we want to cover up this bottom part. So I'm going to get my other kind of duct tape. Tear off a long piece. And then I'm going to wrap the bottom of the Maraca. Okay. So when you're done, you should have something kind of like this. And see, I think the beads make just a little bit better sound than the beans, but it's up to you. All right, well, that about does it for our craft today. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.